Alright, what is happening? How's everybody doing today? My name is Chuck and welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm coming at you guys with an absolutely incredible gameplay and as well as probably one of my favorite guns to use in the entirety of Black Ops Cold War, which is actually going to be the Bullfrog. Now, a lot of you guys probably are going to know this as the PP-19 Bison or the Bison, whatever it may be. It's just had a few different iterations throughout different Call of Duty titles, and specifically in Modern Warfare, it was really good. And much like in Modern Warfare, this thing is actually incredible here in Black Ops Cold War, and I think it's actually pretty underrated as an SMG. This thing is just an absolute tank, and I would highly recommend you guys actually go put this on your class setup immediately. Okay, so before we get any farther into today's video, if you guys could do me a favor and slap a like on this thing, make sure you guys subscribe, those notifications turn on, and comment down in the comment section below. And with that being said, let's actually get into building this class and then showing you guys some gameplay. Have you ever dreamed of fitting an amazing, truly AAA quality game right in your pocket? Something you can dive into and play at any time? Now you can with Raid Shadow Legends. 500 champions to collect, each of their own skill trees, and millions of artifacts to find and equip. No two champions will ever be the same. That makes for literally trillions of ways to build your teams, crazy depth, and endless strategies to figure out. Raid just released the Artifact Forge, where you can save time and craft artifacts directly, as well as the whole new advanced quest system with amazing rewards. And that's not all, they also brought out some amazing new champions, and they're developing the amazing looking Doom Tower as we speak, which I'm super excited about. So what are you waiting for? Go to the video description, click on my links, and if you are a new player, you will receive a awesome bonus of 200,000 silver and one free champion called Grinner. He's absolutely amazing, and I can't wait for you guys to be able to try him out. I should also mention that all these rewards I'm talking about are only going to be available for the next 30 days and for new players exclusively. So make sure you guys go right down into the description below and download Raid Shadow Legends as soon as you possibly can. Thank you to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring today's video. Alright, so jumping in here into the Bullfrog, we just got to keep this very simple. So the Bullfrog is actually pretty good unsuppressed, but I actually do really like the suppressor on this thing just because it is an SMG. I'm going to be running around, getting up close in people's faces. I'm not going to lose out on that effective damage range too much because of, the engagements I'm going to be, getting into. They're not going to be super long range, so I can kind of more or less deal with that for the effect of having 100% muzzle flash concealment, which is incredible, especially in this game because you will show up on the radar when you do happen to, fire your gun if you don't have a silencer on. So this is very useful, and I'd highly recommend you guys actually go ahead and throw on the sound suppressor onto the Bison, aka the Bullfrog. It's just a really good attachment. For my barrel, I'm actually running the 6.7 VDV reinforced, and this gives me that plus 18% effective damage range, so more or less counteracting the suppressor plus a few percent or so we're coming out on top. Then it also gives me that plus 80% bullet velocity, which the bullet velocity, what that's actually going to do is that's going to help my bullets when they're coming out of the end of the gun. It's going to help them basically get to their target faster because this isn't necessarily hit scan, so it actually is going to take just a tad bit of an extra bit of time if you don't happen to have a barrel that's got some bullet velocity on there, bullet velocity, effect for the bullets to actually be able to get to their intended target. So I would suggest running this one because this is going to make your shots basically, register better. In theory, that's more or less, what it ends up feeling like. If you don't run this, it can sometimes feel like you're not registering as well. So I would recommend always running a barrel on your guns that does have that increase in effective damage range, and of course in bullet velocity. You really just can't go wrong with either of those things, and the cons you can essentially deal with, that sprinting movement speed, the aim walking movement speed, you can deal with that for having, your shots actually connect that much faster. For the Bullfrog, we actually also need an underbarrel here. We do, I believe, need the regular foregrip. When I actually get down to using, one of the more higher level unlocks, I'll use something like the Spetsnaz grip or the Spetsnaz speed grip, but because I don't have that, I would actually like to control the recoil on here because unlike, the Bison from Modern Warfare, this thing isn't entirely, a laser beam, and I would suggest that you guys, should actually have the regular foregrip on here. The red cell foregrip really isn't going to be that much of a benefit to you because it's basically helping your sprinting movement speed, your melee quickness, and the patrol grip is helping your sprinting moving speed, which is not really something you need. You need to be able to control that recoil, and especially, when you have that extra, that magazine down there that's going to be like 50 rounds up to about 80 rounds, you want to make sure that you're at least getting those shots on target. Even though you have extra in the magazine, it doesn't mean you should be wasting more shots in the magazine. So we need to keep them shots on target by hitting that foregrip button. Speaking of a magazine, we're actually going to go ahead and equip this 65 round speed mag, and this is actually a really good attachment. I've actually ran the regular 65 round, which is actually pretty good as well, and also the regular fast mag, which does give me that plus 18% reload quickness, and also, you have 50 rounds to begin with, so that's actually pretty solid, but you can definitely, of course, up that to about 65 here and make yourself reload faster, which in my opinion is going to be absolutely incredible, and I like running this. I did run the 65 and also the regular fast mag, so, I've already dealt with that, the negative cons and stuff, and I have tried this out, and I do think this is indeed worth it. I would suggest actually at least trying this out, and if you don't happen happen to like this or you don't feel like you need 65 rounds, I'd go ahead and just slap on the regular fast mag, because 50 is still definitely plenty. I mean, honestly, 50 is going to be probably more the majority of the guns in the game. That, you know, that's what they're going to have out at their top, you know, tier magazine, and this is basically what the gun starts with. So you can definitely really sort of bolster yourself. And I mean, even of course you can get down here to the 85 round magazine, which is absolutely ridiculous in my opinion. Whoever's going to need 85 rounds, I don't really know, but that's still absolutely nuts. And so I'd recommend run the 65. Just go ahead and throw this on there. And last but definitely not least, we're going to throw on the drop shot wrap. And you guys may be saying to yourself, hey Chuck, well, you have the field tape, which is at plus 90% flinch resistance, which is technically a lot better. Well, the one thing I actually do really want here is the ability to aim while going prone, because in this game, jump shotting isn't necessarily the best thing. In jump shotting in previous Call of Duties like Modern Warfare, you could more or less get away with it. People love to bounce around in that game, but honestly, in Black Ops Cold War, it kind of takes you know, it's a bit harder to actually jump shot and actually be able to do it effectively. So sometimes you can catch people off guard by just straight hitting the drop shot button on them. So I mean, I'd say that at least have this on here. You get your flinch resistance plus the ability to aim while going prone, so you can drop shot. It's pretty beneficial, at least in my opinion, especially when you've got an SMG. You're gonna be up close and personal with people. You want to have that maximum amount of mobility as possible to be able to do stuff, obviously to stay alive. So this is gonna be my final attachment on my PP19 Bison, or the Bullfrog, whatever you want to call it. I really like this gun. This thing is absolutely amazing. I have the Gallo 12 as my backup secondary. I have the stim shot, the C4, the field mic, and of course my perks are going to be staying the same on all my classes with flak jacket, tactical mask, gearhead, scavenger, and then ghost and ninja, of course. And I have the, you know, the perk wild card, which is you know, perk greed. So this is my entire setup with the Bison, or the Bullfrog, whatever you want to call it. I just kind of interchange the names. But with that being said, let's actually show you guys some gameplay here, because I was shredding with this gun. Okay, this suppressor is pretty good on this thing, no cap. Oh, I skedaddled. They know I'm here.
I died from behind. It's like, where the fuck are these kids at?
All B side.
Yeah, I came up behind a couple of them and shot from behind.
I really stay getting 5-mans, bro.
Yeah, with that shit, bro. The only person I know that gets 5 minutes consistently is napalm bullshit. I don't even know how.
My placement's just good.
On the turn. I'm putting this bullshit away. We took the objective.
I'm running through these kids.
Assault that zone before hostile forces occupy it. Capture operations are underway. Stay alert.
This shit might end quick, man.
Level for station. Weapons ready. We're losing that zone.
These dudes are mad. Oh, they're big mad. I just went 51-0.
Oh shit,
Let's
nice.
get it.
Yo.
Hey, I was sitting out this spot trapping with the fucking war machine.
You know the
I had
fucking
just got my
vibes.
chopper.
Yo, somebody just said you know the fucking vibes.
What's up, nerd? These niggas won. The top player is 13. 9. Oh, what the fuck? 51-0, you cheating bitch.
You just called me a cheater.
Niggas
Oh,
51-0.
he just called me a cheater. That's nuts.
Oh, what the? Wait, what? Slid on fucking beat.
Oh, I'm hitting these. Okay. Somebody's got like a vape or something. They're going crazy with on the mic.
Taking Charlie.
Yo.
Taking E. Echo secure.
They know I'm here, bro.
Map.
Yeah, I'm just kind of waiting. Let's go.
Securing C.
I'll block that.
Yo, wait, what? No.
Enemy spy plane inbound.
They know I'm in the turret, so don't go in there.
Ow, bro, dude, can I please just fix jump shotting? Should never lose gunfights like that. Damn, bro, it's so depressing, bro.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Losing C. We are in the lead.
See you later.
Sit left.
Bye.
Enemy spy plane inbound.
All right. Oh shit.
Like spawning at.
A. Yeah, so A.
Nice.
We're getting no one up there, foot to foot. I'm demolishing.
Yeah, that's your chopper gunner is literally going ballistic right now.
Damn, I only dropped 84. I had 65 so early in. That could have been so much better. It's still a good game.